Mini-series, Own Your Selection Process. Episode 2, The Job Advertisement and Application Process. In this episode, we will be unpacking job advertisements and we will be discussing the application process from start to end. The job advertisement. The main goal of a job advertisement is to inform potential candidates about a new opening and attract them to apply. It is written in an engaging tone and it contains information not only about the job position, but also about the company and the benefits that the company has to offer. You will find job advertisements in print or digital form. Employers use a job advertisement to request applications from the public or targeted candidates. Generally, you will find the following elements in a job advertisement: the job title and description, the minimum requirements for the job, example a particular degree or subject majors, particular skills and/or experience required, as well as preferable skills or experience, which refers to the good to haves, but not necessarily a deal breaker if you do not have them, the job location and travel requirements of the job, as well as the expected start date and application deadline. It is really important for you to follow the application instructions and to ensure that you have taken note of the deadline. Which brings us to the application process. Remember that every company and job will have their own process. However, these are the general principles that you should follow. How and where to apply. Nowadays, most companies make use of online applications via their company website or via email. If the application is via their website, you would usually have to create a login profile. This allows you to start the application, save it, and come back to it at another time. Some systems also allow you to track the stage and status of your application, which is really helpful. A website application usually requires you to fill in an online application form and upload your various attachments such as your CV, transcripts, and copy of your ID. If the application is via email, you would attach your documents to the email and send it off. Something to note is the difference between the cover letter and the body of the email. Your cover letter should be an attachment that supplements your CV, whereas the body of the email is a polite and professional short note stating your intent to apply for the position and which attachments you are including. There is no need to include your motivation for the role in the body of the email. When to apply. Take extra note of the application deadline and ensure that you have applied on or preferably before the deadline. Applying before ensures that if for any reason there is a website or system issue or an email gets bounced, you have allowed enough time to get in touch with the company to solve the problem. Following up. Waiting to hear back is always a nerve-wracking and exciting time, and many applicants become really anxious for an answer. Always bear in mind that you should be professional in your approach, and incessantly following up can work to your disadvantage. Most companies do send an automated response that assures the candidate that the application has come through and is being processed. However, it is acceptable to follow up if you have sent your application on time and did not receive any acknowledgement that it has been received. On the other hand, do not follow up if you have received an acknowledgement of receipt and have been told that if successful, you would hear back from them. Having applicants email constantly can be overwhelming for the recruitment team, and you do not want your name with that association while they are in the process of shortlisting their final candidates. Try and trust their system and process. Thank you for tuning into episode 2 of mini-series Own Your Selection Process, brought to you by the UCT Career Service. Be sure to tune into episode 3 where we will be focusing on interviews.